If we choose, we certainly can take a different path. You've heard the spiral down. That's a choice of giving up or just going to a place where you want to hide or get away from things. Haven't we all done that? But as we evolve, there are certainly different ways of looking at that spiral in relationship to the world around us. We are involved in various ways other than just with ourselves in our own personal pathway. We are part of our family. We're part of our friendships. We're part of that closer to home, smaller world that we live in. And as we evolve as community. We're part of our community. As country, part of our country, part of humanity, part of our world. And we can go on to sit with and contemplate that we're part of the universe and part of all that is. So we may seem to be focusing on our own cycles and our own spiral, but it's interconnected and interrelated because we're all one. We're all divine source, God, spirit, the universe, all that is, evolving. It's why we're here. It's why we're here, to evolve, to create life as we know it, to experience ourselves in the world. Maynard James Keenan says a circle is the reflection of eternity. It has no beginning and no end. If you put several circles over one another, then you get a spiral. Kind of like I don't know if all of you have had the opportunity to play with a slinky, but if you pull one enough, you'll find that it has a beginning on one end and all the way through to the other. And you can use the idea of a slinky as that multi-level evolution where if you're having the slinky sit on a desk or a table and you start at that bottom point, curled possibly to the center, and evolve in the cycles and circles of the spiral, you're also ascending to a higher level. And that's really, again, another piece of the puzzle, is to grow and open and experience ourselves differently. Really, again, as I spoke about earlier at the beginning of the show, what this show is really all about is a catalyst for change, an opportunity to maybe see something like this topic, which is a little bit different and unusual, that could spark a change. Each level of the spiral is a circle complete and contains within it the reflection of eternity. The spiral leaves a space to walk up and complete the transcension, integrating everything that we've learned from below and taking it to above. Sounds like scripture. What as is below is above, as is above below. I like to think that the spiral represents a picture of us here experiencing ourselves in many different ways and on many different levels. Barry Gillespie, that's easy to say. Barry Gillespie, sorry, Barry, says the path isn't a straight line, it's a spiral. You continually come back to things you thought you understand and see deeper truths. I don't know about you. I don't know that I need any more deeper truths right now. And yet, that's been my choice to evolve as a soul. If you have a belief in reincarnation, the soul coming back to continually learn again and again all that it needs to in order to experience itself fully. And we can also look at how we can make our way on this pathway of the spiral. I don't want to say easier, because life can be easy, but in a way that's more fulfilling. Okay, easier. And it's beginning to look at what influences these experiences that we have on these cycles of life that we're in. And so I'm not saying jump off the spiral back into the center point again and again and again and start over at all. I'm saying that awareness within consciousness is the ability to return to our truth at the core of our being. And as we do that, in any one moment, we draw on our spirit, our purpose, our passion, our light, our love at the core of us, and we bring it into the spiral or the part of the spiral that we're in. And the more we're in touch with our truth and that center point of our being, as we're making our way, the brighter the yellow brick road is, or the spiral is smoother and more open and easier to traverse. And to transcend, to rise above, to not have to run into every obstacle, to see it more clearly and make our way through it more easily. So look at a spiral or some of the symbols of spirals that the internet holds for you. They may trigger something for you, a bit more of a cognitive approach to our spirit and our evolution. Know that wherever you are is perfect. Tap into that center point of who you are, and wherever you are and the truth that it holds for you, let its light and its inspiration tap into your intuition and let you take another step on that spiral or cycle of life, a little higher, a little more open, a little more full, releasing and letting go and allowing you to make your way just a little easier, a little more open, a little more filled with joy, peace, beauty, freedom, love, light. If you're looking for some support or some way to be able to make your way a little easier, Sarasota Center of Light is here for that, for you. We have, right now we're presenting everything online. Sundays and Wednesdays, we have some celebrations. We also have classes throughout the month. You're welcome to look at our website, sarasotacenteroflight.com, and you'll be able to see the calendar of events that are occurring. Most of them are being presented on Facebook Live. This show has an archive of a number of different topics you might be interested in looking at and listening to, downloading. What's important is that no matter what the symbol is or situation or circumstances, that it makes your life a little bit better than it was before. If there's anything I can do for you, do not hesitate to give me an email, revjimtoole@gmail.com. Happy to help in whatever way I can. Again, like this show isn't what I do, it's who I am. For decades, that's what my focus and commitment has been, to be the difference, to make a difference for others, to be there to support. I've done that in many different ways. Happy to offer my assistance to you in that way. I ask you, as you're finding your way during this time, to truly hold as much respect and honor for yourself and for each other, for all of us, as you can. so that we all do this together in a way that makes it the highest and best for all of us. As you make your way, please be safe, be well, be conscious, take the time to pay attention and make decisions and actions and interactions and relationships that benefit yourself, those who you love, those around you, humanity, the world. Let's make it a better place. Be the difference that makes the difference. And as you make your way through your day, be blessed and a blessing. Blessings to each and all of you.